Hey guys, my little thought of the evening. Something very interesting, important, I think, in our lives is that we all try to be happy, to reach some goals in order to have a happy life. I think in the end, what we try to do is to avoid or make do with some kind of walls that we can't overcome, some kind of limits that we know we would like to overcome. We would like to go beyond that, but for some reason we feel limited and we feel ashamed of that. We feel maybe we don't deserve, enough to really be who we think, we should be. We should be able to behave, to have in our life, and so on. And the problem is that as we feel like it's impossible for us at some point, we feel there are limits that we can't go beyond, and we feel a little bit powerless. So we try to compensate that with other goals, or I don't know, with surroundings, with things external to ourselves, because deep inside there's something that we don't manage, and we're not able to really be ourselves fully, something like that, and too much limits on things that really we would like. Well, the real goal, actually, I think, is being able to go beyond those limits and being fully ourselves. Okay, and because we feel powerless into that, we try to reach some external goals in order to feel better, in order to compensate for that. So what I realized, the real solution is to first being aware of what are those limits. And it's not that difficult, because most of the time we completely lose track of what it is. Now, how to do that? We live in a world where everything is happening in our mind. I mean, the world we perceive is just a projection of ourselves. It's totally subjective. And when I say it's a projection of ourselves, I really mean that we project our thoughts, our beliefs, our fears, our hopes, everything on the external world. And that gives something very easy to read, because if there's something that I fear there, it means that for some reason that resonates with me, with some part of me. If there's something I hate there's something that resonates with me. If there's something that I dislike there's something resonating with me. So I mean, all the negative things that are important, they are important because they are a reflection. They are something that are within me. And if I'm able to read them, that is just to be aware of what is difficult, what is the things that makes me react, what are the things that I don't like, that I blame others, for. Once I can really point that, I can then return it, and say, okay, this part, there is something alike within me. Once I'm able to just be aware of that and think about it, just turn that around and say, there's a part of myself, there's the limit that I'm not proud, that I'm ashamed, and that I don't want to look, that I feel powerless, and so I try to avoid. But that is the thing that really is going to change everything. If I'm able just to do it, there's nothing difficult to say that I really don't like that, I blame this person for this. Okay, this behavior, there's something that is part of me, else it wouldn't resonate with me. Now I know what is important in my life, and being happy, being free of ourselves is really what matters. But how to be happy is not by external means. They are important too. I don't, obviously, material things, they are important. relationships to others. They are very important, but the thing is, what is the most important and what is going to determine everything else is me being fully myself with so many things. It means so much, it means so much. And there I'm happy. From there, everything can happen. And that I can start to understand what prevents me from happening. And I can look at that, I can see that when I see what I don't like in this world. So I hope it's going to help you, because it's really something I think the most important thing, what we should just have in mind at all time in order to really focus on what is important. If we're able to do that, we can change things. If you want more on that, I created full training on how to decondition yourself. You can check that on my website, training.soundscrazy.net. And I really think it can help you as it helped me a lot. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Have a great life, because you deserve it. Bye.